As you embark on your journey towards spiritual growth, you begin to notice something magical happening within you. Your attention shifts away from the external circumstances of your life and towards the little space within you that holds all the answers you seek. You start to focus on the spaciousness that surrounds you, and you begin to accept what is with open arms. This newfound awareness allows you to sense the vastness of the universe, and it fills you with hope and inspiration. As you continue to progress on your path, you may experience a deep yearning to connect with the source of all things. This yearning is undeniable and powerful, but it is often met with an equal amount of resistance. This resistance manifests itself as a sense of sorrow and loss, which you may feel on a physical level. It's a feeling that you can't quite put your finger on, and it seems to get stronger as you move forward. But this resistance is a natural part of the journey, and it's a sign that you're on the right track. It's a reminder that there is still work to be done, and that you must keep moving forward with faith and courage. If you allow yourself to drop into that space and embrace the resistance, you will find that something beautiful and transformative awaits you. You will be reborn and renewed, and you will emerge stronger and more resilient than ever before. Sometimes you can feel a physical resistance within you. It's as if a wave of energy is blocking your path. Even when trying to meditate, your mind can seem to avoid facing this resistance. But over time, you'll learn to step out of your thoughts in those moments and focus on your breath or your body. And when you do, you will find moments of stillness and peace, even in everyday life. As you continue on your spiritual journey, you will notice that tricks of the mind will become more prevalent. But don't let that stop you from yearning for deeper peace and stillness. In fact, this yearning sometimes brings a sense of sadness, but it is a beautiful sadness that reminds you of the beauty of the present moment and the limitless potential of the soul. We all face resistance and obstacles, but we can always choose to focus on the space around us, accepting what is, and the limitless potential within us. So take a deep breath and know that you are on the right path and all is unfolding perfectly for your spiritual growth. Know that a beautiful transformation awaits you. This can happen when you approach your inner world with a sense of complete acceptance. Rather than wishing something was different within you, accept whatever you are experiencing in the present moment. Yes, there may be conflicting energies within you that you don't want. But what if you change your perspective? Instead of resisting, focus on the stillness, peace, and vitality you desire. Perhaps this is the longing you feel deeply. You want to be fully yourself, but there may be blocks in the form of physical or mental tension. Release the conflict between what you have and what you want. Instead, choose to want what you have. Whether it is your inner or outer reality, embrace it with gratitude and trust that all is as it should be. This change in perception can create a powerful and positive transformation within you. Embrace your inner reality as it is the only reality that exists in this present moment. Accept it fully, without reservation or judgment. Even if it's not what you would prefer, give it a sense of permission, knowing it's the reality of this moment. When you bring acceptance into your inner reality, a strange thing happens. You create space around a condition that you might not previously have liked. You start to feel a little space around the discomfort, even if it's just a little bit at first. This practice of accepting what is, without trying to change it, can be transformative. When you stop resisting the present moment, you create a space for inner peace and stillness to emerge. So whatever your reality is, allow it to be a gateway to deeper levels of awareness and understanding. Imagine for a moment that you have a feeling of tightness in your body. Instead of trying to change or fix it, simply accept it for what it is in this present moment. As you fully embrace this feeling with acceptance, a new sense of spaciousness begins to emerge within you. This spaciousness grows and expands, drawing your attention away from the tightness and towards this newfound openness. You begin to feel lighter and more expansive as you focus on the space around the sensation. Although the sensation itself may not have changed, your perspective has shifted, and the sensation no longer holds the same power over you. With practice, you may find that this space continues to grow, allowing you to experience life with a greater sense of openness and freedom. Don't take my word for it, try it for yourself and see the transformative power of acceptance and spaciousness in action. When we resist or judge our experiences, we create tension and conflict within ourselves, which can lead to feelings of stress, anxiety, and frustration. However, when we approach our experiences with acceptance and openness, we can cultivate a sense of inner peace and stillness, even in the midst of challenging circumstances. Acceptance doesn't mean we have to like everything we experience, but it means we acknowledge and honor what is present in our lives. When we accept our experiences without judgment, we can let go of the struggle and allow ourselves to be fully present in the moment. This is because when we stop fighting against our reality, we stop creating unnecessary suffering for ourselves. By cultivating acceptance, we create a space of inner stillness that allows us to connect with our true selves and find a deeper sense of peace. This space provides a sanctuary where we can breathe deeply, relax, and let go of any tension or stress that we may be carrying. If you are seeking peace and stillness, try to approach your experiences with acceptance and openness. Take a deep breath, allow yourself to be fully present in the moment, and let go of any resistance or judgment. With time and practice, you can cultivate a sense of inner peace that will carry you through even the most challenging of times. Notice how this shift in perspective can create a sense of spaciousness and ease within you. As you practice acceptance more and more, you may find that the peace and stillness you have been seeking have been within you all along. We often spend so much of our time and energy trying to change our circumstances, fix our problems, and improve ourselves, that we forget that the most profound transformation can happen when we simply accept ourselves as we are, in this moment. When we stop trying to be someone or something else, and instead fully embrace our current reality, we can tap into a sense of inner peace and stillness that is always available to us. It's not always easy to let go of our resistance and judgments, especially when we are faced with difficult or painful experiences. But it's important to remember that acceptance is not the same as resignation. Acceptance is not about giving up or giving in, it's about surrendering to what is, with an open heart and mind. It's about letting go of the need to control everything and trusting that we are exactly where we need to be, right now. It's like being a curious observer, watching our thoughts and emotions without getting caught up in them. It's like sitting by a river and watching the water flow by. We can notice the sound of the water, the ripples on the surface, and the way the light reflects off of it. We can do this without judging the water or trying to change it. In the same way, we can observe our thoughts and emotions without judgment or attachment. Imagine you are standing in the middle of a storm. The wind is blowing, the rain is pouring down, and the thunder is rumbling. You can't change the storm, but you can choose to accept it. When we accept our current situation, in the midst of chaos, a process of change from the inside out takes place. This inner transformation is like planting a seed in the ground. We can't force the seed to grow, but we can provide the right conditions for it to thrive. We can give it water, sunlight, and nutrients. Similarly, we can cultivate qualities like compassion, gratitude, and forgiveness within ourselves. As we transform ourselves from within, we begin to see the world in a new light, and our lives become more fulfilling and meaningful. Remember, acceptance and inner transformation are all essential components of finding peace and happiness in our lives. When we accept what is, observe our thoughts and emotions with curiosity and kindness, and cultivate positive qualities within ourselves, we can transform our lives in ways we never thought possible. So, I encourage you to take a moment to practice mindfulness and acceptance in your daily life. Notice the sensations in your body, the thoughts in your mind, and the emotions in your heart. Instead of resisting or judging them, simply accept them as they are. With practice, you'll find that this simple act of acceptance can create a profound shift in your inner world. If you enjoyed this video, I invite you to like and subscribe to our channel to stay up to date with our content. Don't forget to share this video with your loved ones who can benefit from this message. And share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Thank you for watching and joining me.